Hey everyone, how we doing today? This is James Sweeney, aka SplitSuit, and welcome back to another video. And as part of the Ask SplitSuit a Question series, a couple people did ask hand history questions, and this one actually came privately via email. And Drew prefaces the spot by saying, "Hi James, I know you've been taking questions for your videos, and I was recently in a hand and wanted to know if I played it correctly. To preface, I didn't have a full stack when I was dealt into the hand, as I lost a pot the hand before and forgot to rebuy to max. So let's look at the spots. Okay, so this hand is from 10 no limit. There's a limp, a limp, a limp, and it folds to hero, and hero decides to raise to 65 cents. And Drew says, I play on Bovada, so I don't have a HUD, but I've been at this table for a while, and I had notes on the 3 players who entered the pot with me. They will call big raises before the flop with ace-x, suited anything, unsuited connectors, etc., and will call any bet post-flop as long as they have some sort of a draw. So given that information, I definitely like the fact that we're raising here. I like the fact that we're choosing a nice large size. Nitpicky, maybe you could get this up to something like 75 cents. It's nitpicky though. But ultimately, I love the fact that we're raising here and we'll just kind of play poker from here. End up getting a call, and another call, and go 4-way to it. So I want to pause real quick and check out the SPR in this situation. So against EP1 we have about 2 SPR, with MP1 we have less than 1 SPR, and with EP2 we have about 2.5 SPR. And if you're not sure what SPR is, I would definitely check out the quick plays video I did on the topic. But when it comes to SPR, essentially when it's less than 3, we're going to be in automatic stack off mode with our overpairs, with our top pairs, those kind of things. So this obviously fits the bill, and because of that we're going to be stacking off here. And stacking off could happen a bunch of different ways. It could happen where we bet the flop, they shove, we call, where we bet the flop, they call, and then we bet the turn. But either way, we're going to be in kind of that bet and stack off mentality, and we're just going to figure out how we can stack off most profitably. So in this exact situation, Hero decided to essentially pot it, and he said he bet pot on the flop purely for value against any drawing hands. And yes, we're betting for value against drawing hands, but we're also betting for value against single pairs, things like Queen X or 9s or 8X, those kind of things. This is for pure value. It's not saying that we're never going to be behind, but overall this is for pure value. And again, if anyone shoves, we're calling it. If anyone calls, we're in a stack off mode on the turn. And that's really the great thing with these small SPR pots is 1, they're very easy to spot, and 2, as long as we're using the right ranges when we get into them, they're very easy and very automatic. Again, this is just a situation where we're going to stack off. It's just how's it going to happen. So we end up getting a call, MP1's all in, so we have a side pot going, 6 on the turn, and Hero decides to jam, and this looks totally good. Really no questions asked at this point. Plenty of second best hands the EP1 can and will continue with, and we're just go forward. So we end up getting called, and unfortunately we end up losing to ace-6, and it just simply is what it is. And Drew said, clearly the hand didn't go my way this time, but against players like this, did I make any mistakes, or was it just variance? And Drew, you can feel very confident that you made no mistakes in this hand. Your line looked really good. Everything looked really sharp. This was just variance that unfortunately went against you. And in the short run, sure, someone who's bad enough to limp call with ace-6 suited from early position, occasionally they're going to beat you here. And same thing with a shorter stacked opponent who wants to make a big pot with jack-10 suited. You know, in the short run, you are going to lose these pots occasionally, but in the long run, you're going to absolutely destroy these characters. So you should feel very confident that you chose the right line. Just keep doing what you're doing. In the long run, everything will balance itself out just right. So Drew, thanks for the great question, and if you or anyone else has any poker related hands or questions, feel free to leave them on our Google Plus page. I'll leave a link for that in the description box. And also please make sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying these types of videos. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to let me know. Otherwise, good luck out there and happy grinding.